Southeast Georgia and the Lowcountry. This is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
A wild abduction story that gripped the entire nation. Now a known hoax. What a woman who told several elaborate stories to police now says really happened.
Making sure your kids get to school safe. What officials suggest you do today to get them ready.
A UPS strike looming. I'm Christopher Salas in Washington with where negotiations stand and what it could mean for you and the economy.
We want to thank you so much for waking up with us right here on WJCL 22. Good morning. I'm Emma Hamilton.
And I'm Frank Sulkowski. Let's go ahead and check in with meteorologist Jonathan Myers. And I tell you what, Jonathan, it was a little cooler yesterday. And I can't believe I'm using that term, cooler, when it's in the 90s.
Yeah, when you look back last week, Frank, to mid-upper 90s, and yesterday was low 90s. Yeah. Definitely was cooler than what we had last weekend. Today, very similar. We'll probably see temperatures topping off low 90s for most of us later this afternoon. Out the door for work this morning, mid 70s right now, 80 at 9 o'clock, and we'll see upper 80s at lunchtime today, 92 where a lot of us will see our daytime highs, a mix of sun and clouds. So notice I don't have any chances of rain in the forecast. Models are showing less than 20%, so really didn't put any rain for today. I think a lot of us will be dry for the next couple of days before we increase those chances for some showers and thunderstorms as we get closer toward the end of the week and also for the weekend. Like I said, mainly dry today. Highs close to that average of 92 degrees from today all the way through the rest of the week. And here in less than 10 minutes, I'll be tracking out the tropics where we have two areas. Both are in the Atlantic. Emma?
Jonathan, thank you. A former University of Georgia football star who admitted to raping two people is sentenced to a year in jail.
It was all part of a plea deal. Yesterday in Athens, Adam Anderson pleaded guilty to 2 counts of misdemeanor sexual assault, resolving the 2 felony rape charges against him. As part of the agreement, he'll turn himself into Athens Clark County Jail on Saturday. He's also barred from contacting his accusers.
This morning, a stunning update to a very elaborate kidnapping story that made national headlines for days. It was all a hoax. Carly Russell's lawyer said yesterday that there was no kidnapping. There was no baby on the side of the road. You'll remember that story all started when she called 911 to report a child walking on the side of an Alabama highway.
Okay. What is he wearing?
It's a white T-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper.
When police showed up, Russell was gone, and there was no baby. 2 days later, she got home and said that she was abducted. But suspicions were raised when police say that she Googled Amber Alerts and the movie Taken.
The sad thing is that, again, there were so many people that were involved, took this thing very, very seriously.
Authorities are still trying to figure out where she was those 2 days and whether she should face any charges. Her boyfriend recently told the New York Post that she has mental health issues.
Well, thousands of kids in our area headed back to school in just days. And this morning, we want to know, how did you get to and from school? Did you take the bus, maybe drive or walk? You can vote by scanning the QR code on your screen or by visiting our website, WJCL.com/vote. We want to get out to WJCL 22 News' AJ Sisson, who is live in Savannah. And AJ, as the district deals with a bus driver shortage, there's going to be a lot more kids walking to school. What can you tell us this morning?
Absolutely, Frank. Some people will actually start to notice a difference in their morning routine next week as all these kids will start hitting the road. So it's important to give yourself a little bit of extra time while also practicing patience. The big thing, phones down, heads up. That's what officers told us to practice, and it's important to slow down. Savannah and Chatham County Schools Campus Police suggests if your kids are walking to school, walk the route with them one day this week.
And so when they're out there walking to school, they can do it safely. I'm going to also encourage you to the buddy system. Know who the buddies are, what they're doing as they're walking to school. Walk the routes with them.
Campus police officers also say school safety starts at home, so it's important to check your child's bag before and after school every single day. And despite a staffing shortage in campus police, every school will have a school resource officer at the ready to provide an extra layer of security for your kids. Frank?
All right, thank you so much. Our AJ Sisson live for us this morning. Thanks, AJ. Let's go ahead now and check in on our live interactive poll. And again, how did you get to school? That's what we're asking this morning. And as you can see, 51% saying they used their 2 legs. They walked to school.
Yeah, not a bad option.
No, and again, at times they have changed a little bit. I'm actually surprised that riding the bus doesn't have more than 16%.
Well, it's hard because at least for Savannah Chatham, not a lot of kids are offered the bus.
Yeah, so that's but you know, and then you get the other places where you talk about some kids getting on that school bus 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning for a long ride into class. So again, any way you get there, as long as you're there.
Yeah, and then you have those Olkowski kids that get chauffeured to and from.
Yeah, I mean, the limo usually picks them up somewhere around 7 and they just roll right in. They get their Frosted Flakes and taken right up to the doorstep. That's how they roll.
It's really tough being Frank's
Nothing
kids.
but the best for my girls.
Now, of course, this is the first school year for Savannah Chatham County Schools' new superintendent, Dr. Denise Watts. She's already come up with an entry plan that focuses on literacy, building relationships, and addressing the needs of underperforming schools. Now, as a new leader, she says that she wants to give the community a sense of hope.
I want to underpromise and overdeliver. As it relates to that, I'm not going to be able to solve all the problems of Savannah Chatham Public School System by myself. It will be a collective effort. It will be each of us being resilient, courageous, and bold, and maintaining the commitment to working together to solve those problems. So I'm happy to galvanize that, inspire that, motivate that, create the conditions for that to happen.
WJCL 22 News' Shannon Royster met with Dr. Watts to hear how she plans to make this the most successful school year yet. You can hear the full story tonight on WJCL 22 News at 6 o'clock. And if you haven't already, now's a great time to download that WJCL 22 News app. It's where you can get the latest information about back to school sent straight to your phone.
Well, this school year, final exams will count less towards a student's final grade. The Georgia Board of Education voted 9-3 to make that change. Right now, at least 20% of a high schooler's final grade depends on their final exam. Now, it will be just 10%.
Happening today, leaders in Bluffton will honor a local representative who helped upgrade the Calhoun Street Regional Dock. The town opened the renovated dock at Wright Family Park back in 2020. Now today, they'll reveal a sign that's dedicated to Representative William Bill Herbergerman, who helped secure $800,000 for that project. Also happening today, Amazon is hosting a hiring event from 1 to 4 at the Chatham One Stop Center on Skidaway Road.
Well, right now, clock is ticking before UPS goes on a possible strike. The company has exactly 1 week to strike a deal with its union. Our Christopher Salas is in Washington with what's happening with the negotiations.
Frank, good morning. If a deal can't be reached, it could be the largest and most costly strike in U.S. history. Experts say you would almost immediately see longer wait times and higher prices for your packages. Union workers authorized a strike earlier this month when negotiations broke down. Before then, the two sides agreed on several issues, including installing air conditioning and more trucks. The big sticking point at this point appears to be wages for part-time workers. The deadline to reach an agreement is July 31st, and here's what's at stake. UPS ships about 24 million packages a day. That's a quarter of all packages delivered across the country, and it accounts for about 6% of GDP.
As we learned during the pandemic, supply chains are this critical functional piece of the global economy. And any disruption threatens to create ripple effects.
UPS said earlier this month it will begin training non-union employees to step in should there be a strike. In Washington, I'm Christopher Salas, WJCL 22 News.
Traffic track 22 on the roadways this morning. Very quiet in the low country. US 21 near Beaufort this morning, and seeing no issues out there. Also around Port Royal, looking quiet. Hardyville to downtown Savannah, a little less than a 30-minute commute. Begin to see that traffic pick up there on I-90 or I-16 rather, that eastbound there around the I-95 I-16 interchange with the constructions going on. So could slow you down through that area like normal, and we're seeing no accidents as we kick off the morning. I-95 at Highway 21. This is in Port Wentworth. Seen a few trucks out there on the interstate this morning. Traffic rolling along with no issues throughout the daytime. To keep up with traffic, All you need to do, just go to our website, wjcl.com/traffic for all the latest updates.